foodies, I'm here with you today to share with you a special South Indian delicacy called Chettinad chicken. So without much ado, let's start cooking. Here I've taken a pan which is already heated, and now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of jeera, followed by 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds or saunf. After this, we are going to add 2 teaspoons of akka dhania, which is whole dhania, followed by 2 teaspoons of pepper. Next to go in is 1 cardamom, 1 clove and 4 to 5 methi seeds. After this, I'm going to add in whole red chillies. Here I've taken about 10 to 12 whole red chillies. Fry this up nicely so that there's not any kind of raw taste in the masala. So here we are going to keep the gas flame on a low or a medium, and ensure you keep stirring this mixture so that it does not get burnt. So you see the fumes coming out, so that means your masala is getting nicely roasted, and of course you are going to smell it when it starts roasting nicely. I'm already getting the lovely aroma of the masalas getting roasted on the pan. Keep stirring. This is the dry ingredients of the masala we are going to use for the Chettinad chicken. Remember foodies, we are not going to add in any chili powder in this recipe because we've already taken whole red chilies in this. This mixture needs to be grounded well in the mixer. So now the next ingredient that I'm going to add here is coconut powder. Here I've taken about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut powder. In case if you do not want to use coconut powder, you can use fresh grated coconut as well. But since I did not have fresh coconut, I've used coconut powder, which is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Depends on your taste. If you want to use a little more, you can. But I think the best quantity is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut powder. Here I'm going to roast it until the coconut powder becomes nice and brown. So you see it's already turning a little brown, but we are going to roast it a little more. Your entire dish is going to get a lovely color because of this masala that we are roasting. So the masala is already turning nice and brown. Keep stirring it so that it does not get burnt. If this gets burnt, then your whole dish is spoiled. This is almost done. Yes, it's turning nice and brown. It's a lovely color and a lovely smell. See, it's nice and brown. So now I'm going to put it in a mixer grinder and grind it with very little water. There you see, I've already nicely ground the masala to a nice paste with very little water. It's not watery at all. I've also taken a griddle. I've already kept it on heat. It's heated up. Now I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm not going to add in too much of oil because as the chicken is cooking, there will be a lot of oil that will come out of the chicken. It's heated up. Now I'm going to add in 1 bay leaf, followed by 1.5 inches of cinnamon stick. Let it fry a little bit. Now the next ingredient that I'm going to fry is green chillies. Here I've taken about 3 to 4 green chillies, which is slit lengthwise. Let it fry and be careful. Once the green chilli starts frying, it starts to splatter. So just be careful. Don't hurt yourselves. Next is I'm going to put in some curry leaves, a good handful of curry leaves. This adds extra taste to the entire dish. Here I'm adding in one big onion finely chopped. Fry it up nicely, and the aroma of the green chili and the curry leaf really enhances the dish, and I can really smell the dish coming out very, very nicely. Keep stirring. We need to ensure that the onions are nicely fried till they are transparent. Now, stir it well. The next ingredient that I'm going to add in over here is ginger garlic. Now, this is not ginger garlic paste. I have just crushed the ginger garlic in a mortar. Here I've taken about 7 to 8 garlic and about an inch of ginger, which is nicely crushed in the mortar. The onions are nicely fried and the ginger garlic is also nicely cooked. Now I'm just adding in a little bit of turmeric powder, almost half or 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Stir it up so that the turmeric powder does not leave any raw taste in the masala. Next, I'm going to add in tomatoes. Here I have taken about 2 medium-sized tomatoes. In case if you have a bigger tomato, then I think it should be good enough if you just take one. Nicely mix the ingredients. Allow it to cook for some time. Here I would add in a little bit of salt. Salt is as per taste. So I've just added about a teaspoon of salt right now. In case if you feel the salt is lesser, later on you can taste it and add some more as per your taste. Cook the onion and tomato properly so that the tomatoes turn out nice, soft and mushy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it up and cook it for some time so that the tomatoes are nicely cooked and become soft and mushy. So now I think it's almost done. Yes, I can see the tomatoes are nice and soft right now. So this is the time to add our ground masala ingredients that we had nicely grounded in the mixture. Just stir it up, mix it well. Once this masala ingredients have added into the onions and tomatoes, it's giving out a lovely aroma. My whole kitchen is smelling so good. It's already smelling so nice. So now, after this masala is added, I'm still going to ensure that the tomatoes are not raw in any way. I want to ensure that the tomatoes are nicely cooked. So I'm going to cover up this mixture for about 5 minutes so that the masala also blends in well with the onion and tomato. So now it's 5 minutes already. Yes, now I can see that the tomatoes are nice and soft and mushy. See, you can see it. The masalas have also blended in with the tomatoes. Yes, it's nicely cooked right now. And this is just the right time for us to add in the main star ingredient, which is the chicken. So foodies, this chicken I had marinated last night with a little bit of salt, turmeric powder and the juice of 1 lemon. So this is nicely marinated and I'm adding it into the mixture. Blend it well, mix it up nicely with the masalas. So foodies, here I've taken chicken with bone, and I really prefer marinating the chicken overnight. Well, if you do not have enough of time, you can marinate it for about 3 to 4 hours. But my personal preference is marinating it overnight, because it allows the marination to absorb well in the chicken. So when you're eating your chicken doesn't taste bland at all. So this is my personal preference, but yes, you can go ahead and marinate it for 2 to 3 hours. It depends on the urgency you have. Now that the chicken is nicely mixed, I'm going to cover it up and cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to slow cook this chicken. So it's done. It's fine. It looks good. The chicken is nicely blended in the masala and you can see it's got a lovely color. The color is enhanced so well and the chicken is also cooked nicely. But just to show you guys, I'm going to just try and cut it with a spoon and show you that yes, it has cooked in well. This looks delicious. Yes, so the chicken is also cooked nicely. And the color of the dish is really nice and my whole kitchen is smelling amazing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some more curry leaves, a handful of curry leaves, because this adds even more taste and aroma to the dish. And what is a Chettinad chicken without curry leaves, isn't it? So there you go. The chicken is all done. Just cover it up and ready to serve. So there you go, foodies. That's your Chettinad chicken. Ready to gorge on it?